And another person created a whole online project with videos on basically every country. Can you imagine that? A video review on basically every book? You already know how many books Pastor Sunday has written. Or maybe a project of library in every home. Who has heard about that? It's how they just read a book, they really enjoyed it, wanted to open a library, and boom, that's a whole movement. If you don't know about it, you haven't met this person. But how would you like a personal trainer? Personal trainer, you don't need to, that you don't need to feed, and he only takes 20 square centimeters in your house. You don't need to fight with him, and it works for you. It's a daily planner that teaches you and directs your pathway. As you know, the University of Life is like a matrix. It's something that opens up your thinking. So, attention to the screen. Regional pastor, Pastor Natalia. University of Life is a great project. I don't know if any of you have ever been able to experience being greater than your whole life. When you understand that today you are affecting or you're helping be a part of history, this project, it teaches me or shows me what it means to be part of history. Because I understand that all these programs that are being filmed, all these videos that are being filmed, they will remain even though we will be gone. And the first video was just like experimental, many retakes, lots of works, because it wasn't working out to put this all together, to put the sound, the video, the design of the room. It was all very complicated. And we showed Pastor Sunday the first videos, and he helped, he told us what to correct, and then he inspired us greatly. I'm very thankful to my team, the people who have been with me through a lot. And us 10 people, we have just been connected by one goal, and all these people, each and every one with their responsibility, their talent, their love to God, and their sacrifice, it helps this project a lot. I understand that people like God, and it's just a huge happiness to know that you are doing what you're supposed to do. People who haven't experienced this, they'll never understand, because it's a great feeling when you're doing something that you know you're supposed to do. There's no greater feeling. And these are the members of the team.
Юджин Слюсарь, Владимир Беляцкий, Татьяна Грисюк, Инна Белинская, Назарий Качур, Алена Мороз, Сергей Мухин, Татьяна Евтушек. A full version of the film you may watch on YouTube channel, which you see on the screen. So for you to understand why you are clapping, you know, There are already 1,500 videos on University of Life books. You know, I'm an actress on a TV channel, so I know what it is. And your task was, her task was just to shoot 1,000 videos, because I promised to give a grant of $100,000 to the one who will shoot 1,000 of videos on University of Life books, and she even overdid her job. So therefore, you know, for you to be encouraged and propelled to fulfill this target, so no one can believe that. So no one can believe that such a grant can be given to a person. And this is a problem of our country, that we all dream to receive some money, but no one wants to work. But not in this very case. Pastor Natalie, you are such a role model for all of us. Well done, well done. Thank you very much. Have you noticed that all genius things are created at the table with cookies and tea? And of course, there should be the one who took responsibility for a great job. And this is Natalie. She's a regional pastor, president of NGOs, Volyn and Territory of Life. Your applause to her. Let us greet, let us, you know, make an encounter right here on the stage in the middle. And can you discover your secrets? How did you succeed in this? You know, dear pastor, I'm so grateful to you from the bottom of my heart. I bow before you, because without you, I would not succeed. If not for your idea, if not for your encouragement, inspiration, and wow effect, if not your acceptance, I would not be sitting like that, looking through my videos again and again. While she is speaking, can you show her videos on the screen, please? Yeah, therefore, when we received this challenge, this offer, I had this in my heart already. I wanted to shoot videos on University of Life books. And to date, we have worked a year already, and for a year we have created 1,500 videos. You know, Pastor Natalie, don't be offended, but just you are a really hard-working person. You work as hard as a horse, you know. So, you know, can you imagine that each video takes 5-7 minutes? And if she could, or if she had done even one video per day, there had to be only 365 videos only. But she was shooting more than 4 videos every day. You know, I think that she succeeded not only because she is beautiful, but she is industrious person. You know, if she was sitting at home on her sofa, she wouldn't succeed. But you know, you need to lift your bottom and start working. Dear friends, have you ever had such a desire to shoot videos with you as a presenter on different topics? Have you ever had such a dream? Wave your hand if so. Don't be shy. Okay, so I see some people here who really dream to have own videos, but why do you still not have your own videos? Why? Because you did nothing. Therefore, I want to inspire you through her example. We should learn a lesson from her experience. just take an advantage and do something. So how many views are there on YouTube? 500,000 of views for a year. It's just for a year. Hallelujah. Because there was only one woman who decided to move on and to do something. Yeah, we have 1,500 followers who subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know, I have only 700 and you outstripped me. Yeah, Pastor, you know, I believe indeed into the hard work. You know, we thought that we will shoot maximum 10 videos, but then we shot 43 for one, say, day. And every day we work over 8 hours every day. You know, of course, if we count preparation and rehearsals, it will take more hours, of course, but we may start in the very early morning and then finish at, the midnight or after midnight. And can you imagine that I was talking all these hours? Can you speak for 6 hours non-stop? Huh? I believe that you sanctified. I believe that the word sanctified is correct in this context. Think that you sanctified 43 books with your videos, basically. I don't know, honestly. I'm afraid of asking other questions because I have millions of questions. I want to run after you and just ask one question. How did you do this? How? Tell me. You know, Helen, the MC on the stage, she is a professional actress, a TV worker, and she knows what she says. And the level on which you have shot the videos is very high. I put the A grades for you, and we will maybe create a sort of Oscar for you. You know, looking at your example, I want to do more. Dear Pastor, thank you very much. You are my spiritual father, and you will be always my spiritual father. Thank you very much for your abundant love and for the standards and heights you show. Thank you very much that you allow to be near you. Thank you that I can learn from you. To date, I don't have questions, and for the next year, this year, I have a lot of books to cover with my videos. I think that you started working faster than me. Seems I publish books slower than you shoot your videos. You know, usually people complain that they don't manage to read the books when another one appears. And you know, Pastor, when I finish shooting the videos, I will come to you for the next task. You know, you spurred me to think what task to create for you because you're successful. Thank you very much. We're proud of you. I will explain for foreigners in English.
Of how people could discover themselves, their gifts and their uniqueness to take the kingdom of God and advance it. What is happening here is that she knows that she has the look and the physique and she has the beauty, but she wants to be able to sell that without corrupting herself. So the idea she came up with is to be doing video clips, with values, with messages that would change lives of people. So she decided to just be doing video, shooting herself. Then she came together with it. She came up with a team, and together with a team, just in 1 year, they have been able to produce 1,500 videos, and that's like 3 videos a day because a year is only 365. So it's and she's a pastor still, and she's still working, and to be able to do that is just incredible. And they've been able to, in 1 year, influence. Listen, you can't believe it. In 1 year, 500,000 people, half a million. Just one little lady that decided to act. Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Но, пожалуй, у меня появился вопрос.
I've got a
Вот у нас
question
все
to you
головы,
anyway.
в которых у некоторых есть мысли.
You know,
И если нам
some
приходит какая-то
thoughts
интересная
sprang into
мысль,
our minds, I
как
believe,
ту
here.
или иную книгу, вот какой-то сюжет,
If you
как
have a
осветить ту
book
или
or
иную
if you
книгу,
have some
как мы можем с вами
script,
связаться,
how
найти вас в
can we
интернете,
contact
или
you
просто
to,
обратиться в
you
университет
know,
жизни.
shoot a video on the script
095.
we create?
Записывайте.
So you may
Записывайте,
find a
потом
contact
продадите
of
тем, кто
Pastor
потом
Natalie
опомнится.
in the office of the church
789
or on the website.
15 94 095 789 15 94. Наконечная Наталья. Спасибо вам.
So my name is
Спасибо,
Natalie
Наталья. Вы
Nakonieczna. Thank you very
доказали
much
нам
for your
смысл
attention.
песни,
Thank you,
потому что
Natalie.
нельзя быть
You
на
know,
свете
you
красивой
proved
такой. Вы
that
доказали,
life has a
нельзя быть
sense.
просто красивой, нужно
You
при этом быть
proved
еще
that
и умной.
beauty is nothing comparing with hard work.
Ну а следующий проект,
And the next
следующий
project,
проект это
The next
тренинги.
project
И я представляю Елену Белову.
is all about
Это
trainings,
руководитель
and
отдела
Helen
тренеров
Belova,
университета жизни.
head of
За 2
department
года
dedicated to
проведено
training
более 300
sessions,
тренингов.
will
И
present
обучено
this
более 1000
division.
слушателей.
So she trained more
Это
than
сертифицированный
1,000
коуч, региональный
trainees.
тренер проекта
She's a
«Бог в Украине»,
regional
консультант,
trainer
супервизор социальных
and
программ,
consultant
психолог,
and
президент
psychologist
Всеукраинской
and
общественной
president of
организации
all
«Социальное
Ukrainian
взаимодействие».
NGO,
Елена
which is
Белова,
called
еще раз ваши
Social
аплодисменты.
Collaboration. Give her a round of applause.
Давайте я задам вопрос.
Yeah, let me ask a question anyway. This is my
Ну,
business.
вопрос банальный,
A
но он
question
основной.
is really
А зачем,
banal and
собственно,
trivial.
нам нужны тренинги?
Why do we need so many
Тренинги.
trainers?
Добрый день всем, и я тоже очень благодарна пастору
I'm
за то,
really,
что он
really,
действительно помог
really
мне,
grateful to Pastor
реализовать
Sunday
свой
that he
потенциал, те
helped me
знания,
to
которые я
realize my
получила за много
potential,
лет.
and I
Я,
have
знаете,
acquired
ощущаю себя
so
действительно тем человеком,
so much
который Бог
knowledge
очень
for these
долго
years as never
готовил.
before.
Я в церкви очень давно,
I
да,
have been
знаю
in the church
многих
for many
из вас,
years,
и
and I know
здесь,
many
в
of you.
университете жизни, благодаря пастору, я действительно
But here in
открыла
University
свой
of
потенциал
Life,
на том уровне,
I
ну, на
discovered
котором,
my
может быть,
inner
я не могла
potential
сделать этого раньше.
and
Спасибо вам, пастор, я
realized it.
действительно
I
благодарна.
bow
И
before
отвечаю
you,
на
thank
вопрос,
you. And
что же,
answering
для
this
чего же нужны наши
question,
тренинги?
let me say
Наши
that
тренинги на
why do we
самом
need
деле
trainers?
приносят изменения в жизни
Trainers
людей.
bring
То есть это
transformation
практические
into
вещи,
lives of people.
которые люди могут
They bring
осуществить на
practical
тренингах,
things
прочитав книги. Наши
to the lives
тренинги,
of
они
people
приносят
after
гармонию в жизнь
reading the
людей.
books of
И причем
University of Life.
гармонию во всех
They can
сферах
bring
жизни. И
harmony
наши
to
тренинги, я считаю, что
multiple
это
fields
самое
of life.
важное.
And I
Они
believe
помогают
that
людям принять новые, истинные
these books
ценности.
can help to receive new and
Сейчас время
real
такое, все
values of
обсуждают
life.
время. Это тренинг, надо идти на него.
Да. Я предлагаю ленивым
What about the
обратиться к
lazy
нам, ко
people
мне и к
who
моей
don't like
команде, и
studying?
мы
You know,
поможем
lazy
вам
people, come
создать
on,
вот
come to
такие
me.
чудесные
We will
пособия.
help
Причем
you
вы
to
сможете
create
сами написать
such,
свои тренинги.
you know,
Вы сможете
easy,
участвовать в тренинге для
streamlined
тренеров, но и
textbooks
также мы можем
which,
написать для
you know, will
вас
help
эти
you to
пособия
develop.
под ключ. То есть это тренинг, по которому можно
And,
вот
you know,
это
we will
пособие
also
можно взять.
create training, which
Этот тренинг
will,
можно взять
you
и
know,
полностью
which you will be able to present everywhere you wish.
Покажем вам сейчас.
So on the screen,
Да, мы сейчас
entrepreneur
создали
is
уже
the
10
creator of
пособий
his
по
own
книгам. То
future.
есть планируется по каждой книге,
The book
это
is called
будет цикл
The
тренингов,
next
как
book,
целая
where can
программа.
we
И
receive
вот у нас
money,
в ленивых
or
есть
where
такое
can we get
предложение.
money
Мы
for our
можем помочь
dream,
вам
and
написать,
what is
и
dream
можем написать
for?
за вас.
So,
Нам ленивым не нравится, когда нас
we
называют
are
ленивыми.
lazy people,
Вы
and lazy people don't like when they are called lazy. So, of course, for busy people, hardworking people, these books are nice, you know, words. But anyway, let us show the names of the books. I'm a man. Am I a personality?
Я бы хотела еще добавить, что
The
на самом деле
bride
создавать
you
тренинги
can
это
envy.
очень просто. И те, кто учились у
So
меня,
the one who studied
возможно,
at
кто
my
учился у меня, тренеры,
trainings
есть здесь, да?
may
Я думаю, что вы
prove that it's
подойдете к
very
ним и
easy to become
узнаете,
a
что на самом
trainer
деле
uh,
тренинги университета
because the
жизни это
trainings of
просто,
University of
практично
Life
и
are
профессионально.
easy, practical, and
Спасибо,
professional.
Елена.
Thank you very much, Helen.
Спасибо огромное.
Thank you
Мы
very
говорим
much.
очень-
Let me explain for foreigners in English language. For a year, she trained over 1,000 trainees. Can you imagine that? Who has ever dealt with this area? Wave your hand, please. Who has ever dealt with the trainings? Can you imagine that you can hold maximum 500 trainings per year, but she overdone it. Even I'm really proud of you all. Really, you create so good projects, so good textbooks. Can you show them, please? It's incredible. And so for 2 years, he has certified 300 trainers. So they are professionals now. It's only Embassy of God Church that can create so many
Now, for
things.
foreigners, okay, this is another person that is using trainings, coaching to spread the kingdom of God. So in 2 years, she was able to organize 1,000 trainings. That is amazing. 1,000 is 500 a year. So it's more than once a day. That is amazing. But she's able to do that because she has a team as well. And then they've been able to train 300 coaches and trainers in 2 years. You know, those are the kind of miraculous stuff individual believers could achieve when you release them and empower them. Hallelujah. Give God praise.
Елена Белова.
Елена Белова.
Спасибо вам.
We just thank you so
И
much.
следующий отдел, который мы хотим
And now the next
презентовать, это
category
отдел работы
is the
с
category
ежедневниками. И я представляю Оксану
of working
Головко.
with
Оксана, предлагаю сделать смелый шаг
With the
вперед в
daily
будущее,
planners.
ближе к людям. И
and we just
ответить
applaud
мне
you
на
for
вопрос.
taking
У меня
a
лично
step closer
4
to
дневника.
normal people.
Чтобы найти
So I
информацию,
personally have
я тружусь в
4
4 раза больше, чем
planners,
люди с одним
thus,
дневником.
so I can
Я
get
хочу узнать, зачем мне
production
нужен
4
твой
times
пятый
more.
дневник.
But I want to
Вам
know,
придется
should I get a
сразиться сейчас с
5th one?
моими 4 дневниками.
Because I already have
Вы
4. Is it enough?
Такой красивый.
справитесь?
And wow, are you gonna? Can you handle this?
Добрый день, дорогая церковь. Меня
So,
зовут Оксана,
hello,
я
dear
представляю
churchmen.
отдел,
I am in
по
charge
созданию
of
ежедневников. Это
creating
пастыря,
these
это
planners.
идея пастыря
This is
Сандея,
the idea of
которую
Pastor
он
Sunday
доверил,
that he
осуществить
entrusted me
через
with.
меня. Я вам благодарю, пастор, за
And
то,
I'm
что
very
вы
thankful, Pastor Sunday,
доверяете ценное,
that
свои
you
знания, опыт, мудрость, которой мы
would be
уже
so kind
пользуемся в
to
своей
trust me
жизни.
with this.
И отвечая на ваш вопрос,
And
я
to answer your
поспорю с
question,
вашими даже 5
I would
дневниками или же
argue for you
блокнотами.
that you should get
Потому
the
что,
5th
заходя в
planner.
магазин,
Because
вы
going into a
можете видеть
store,
множество
you can
блокнотов.
see
Розовых,
many notebooks.
красных, черных,
Red,
зеленых,
black,
не
green,
вопрос.
no
Но
question.
ни один
But none of them
блокнот не предложит вам
will offer you
цель на каждый
point
месяц.
and
Ни
a goal
один
for
блокнот.
each
No, it's actually
month.
black note. But in the private it's called as
Oh, it's not right.
personal
This,
trainer.
this
Это
isn't just,
ежедневник как
this is
персональный
a plan.
тренер.
This
Я
is
говорю
not just
сейчас,
a
что ни
normal
один
notebook.
блокнот из любого
But I'm saying,
магазина
just not,
не
no any
предложит
notebook
вам
will give
цель
you,
на каждый
and offer you
месяц.
any goals for
Ежедневник
any
вам
month.
предложит
This
цель на
planner,
каждый
though,
месяц.
will give
Ни
you a
один
goal for every
блокнот
month.
из магазина
Not any
не
notebooks from the
предложит
store
вам решение дня,
will
какое вы примете для
force you
себя.
to
Этот
make a
ежедневник
decision of the
каждый
day.
день
But
будет
these planners
предлагать
do.
вам решение
It's going
дня,
to suggest for you
цитату дня.
a
Но, более
citation of
того,
the day.
ни один блокнот в
But
магазине
none
не
of the
подскажет
notebooks
вам,
in the
что
store
вам
will
сегодня
give you
нужно
advice
сделать,
about what you need to do
чтобы
today
приблизиться к
in
своей
order to
цели.
be closer to
Мне
your
уже
goal.
захотелось его открыть.
Wait,
Давайте.
I already want to open this.
Вы знаете, множество можно говорить об этом
So I can
продукте, но
talk a lot about this plan. But I still think that you shouldn't compare this planner with the notebook. You need to compare it with a different planner. Because this isn't just a planner. This is your personal trainer. That is the difference. Because there are no personal trainers.
В этом и специфика.
That is the specific
Это не
difference.
просто вот точно скажу вам в ежедневнике
And I'll
не
tell you that
написано цель месяца.
no daily
Я
no
учусь принимать
planners
и любить свое тело.
have written in
В
here.
ежедневнике не
Tell
написано
goal of the month.
победа
I
дня.
promise to
Сколько
love
побед
myself for my body.
мы на самом деле достигаем и получаем
And these
каждый
are all
день.
achievable
Подвиг
goals.
дня. Какая прелесть. Я принимаю свое тело таким, какое
I accept my body as the
свой
way it
возраст,
is. My age,
свой цвет волос.
my color of
Это,
hair.
безусловно, действительно
And
ваш
yes, it
персональный
is true. It's your
тренер
personal
на
trainer
каждый день
for
для
every
года
day.
пошаговой работы. Но я могу много говорить. Я
And I can say
предлагаю
a
вам
lot,
лучше
but
один
I
раз
just recommend
посмотреть
you
о
to look at
действии
it
этого
once.
продукта.
By looking at the screen. Daily planner of a good wife.
Все не так.
It's
Я
not
ему
right.
об одном, он
I tell him one
ни о
thing,
чем.
but he
Он
tells me
не
nothing.
понимает
He
меня.
doesn't
Достал.
understand me. Ugh, I'm so annoyed at him.
Как я устал.
I'm
Сложно в
so
этих
tired.
отношениях.
So tired of these relationships. It's
Когда тебя не
painful
понимают.
when you're not understood.
Достало.
Ugh, she annoys me so much.
Я попробую.
Well,
Может, не
maybe I
поздно
should
все
try.
изменить.
Maybe it's not too
Я
late to
хочу
fix everything.
любить.
I really do want to try.
Подарок для вас.
And Pastor, this is a gift for you.
Видео снято
Wow,
изумительно
the video
просто.
was
Все
amazing.
эти видео, которые показываются
All these
сегодня,
videos that are
просто
being shown today,
качественные видео.
the quality is
Это
just
ваше
so high.
видео, Наталья?
And is this one of your
Нет, это
videos?
наше видео.
No, this is ours. This is our own department, and we can make our own
Это
video.
видео, которое мы снимали на протяжении последнего месяца
And we
работы.
have been filming
Мы
it
хотели
for a
создать
month now.
социальную рекламу
We
для
wanted
этого
to create a
персонального
social
тренера.
advertisement for
Мы
this
хотели
planner.
показать, что
We
если
wanted
ваши
to show
отношения где-то
that
нарушены,
if your
если вы не
relationship
знаете,
is ruined
где
somewhere,
выход,
if you don't know where
очень
an
легко.
exit is, it's very
беря
easy.
этот персональный
Just
тренер
take
в
this
свои
personal
руки,
trainer
Мы
into
сейчас,
your
мужчины,
hands.
уже ревнуемся, мы уже ждем
And
мужской
us men, we're already jealous because we want one as well.
персональный тренер.
все уже
We're waiting for
предложено
one.
для вас. Поэтому,
Everything
если вы
is there for
захотите
you.
приобрести этот
So,
ежедневник,
if
если
you
вы
want
будете
to
видеть в
purchase
соцсетях
this planner,
эту рекламу
and if you see
социальную
this
этого
advertisements
персонального
around,
тренера, распространяйте,
please spread it.
перепостуйте, делайте
Repost
какие-то
it on your social
комментарии, позвольте миру
networks.
увидеть этот продукт. Я
Let
благодарю
the
вас,
world
Пастор,
see
за
it.
эту работу,
I
за
thank you
доверие, которое
for
вы
this
явили
trust
в
you've
мою
given to
сторону.
us.
Сколько
Спасибо вам
таких
большое.
уже есть?
How many
персональных
За
тренеров?
год
planners
мы
are there?
создали 24 вот таких персональных
So
тренеров.
in a year we've created 24
Есть
types.
персональный тренер,
So there's
как
a
стать
planner,
европейцем. Есть
how to become
персональный
Ukrainian,
тренер, где взять
a
деньги на
planner,
свою
how to
мечту,
get
как
money for
сформировать
your
стержень в ребенке, как удачно выйти замуж.
future,
Есть
how to
персональный
discipline your
тренер,
child, how to
ты уже богат.
marry
Есть
a
персональный
man, the
тренер
right man,
сборников президента.
how to
На
become
22
from
книги
janitor to a president. On 23 books of University of
И мы
Life, we have
далее
planners.
работаем. Поэтому, если вы
And we
хотите
continue to
создавать
work.
уникальные
So if
продукты,
you want to
обращайтесь
create
ко мне. Спасибо
unique
большое.
products,
Кстати, вы
please
знали
speak
об
with me.
этом?
Guys, did you know
Мы
about that?
живем рядом, все в одном доме.
We all live in
И мы
one
не
home.
знали, что такое
And we didn't
чудо
know that
22
it's such amazing thing that there are 24 products that will help with any situation. Thank you so much, Oksana. Give them a round of applause. This is all
А
University
я
of
бы
Life.
хотел просто отметить, дорогие мужчины, если
I
вы
just
все-таки
want to
решитесь
say
подарить
For all
женщинам
men, if you really want to give
ежедневник,
this to them
как
as a
стать
gift,
хорошей женой,
how to
будьте
become a good
очень
wife,
чувствительны
be
и
very
проницательны.
sensitive and sincere about it.
Много книг.
And there are many books.
Вопрос возникает, как
And the
пастор
question arises,
успевает
how does Pastor
писать
Sunday have the
столько
time to
много
write
книг?
so many books?
И на помощь приходит
And here
команда
to the help comes the
редакторов.
team of editors.
Пастор Наталья
Pastor
Коляда.
Natalia Kalida.
Ну и сразу вот вопрос уже озвучил
And right
Александр.
away,
Давайте
the question has already been made. Come on, come to the front, don't be shy. Can you answer the question that worries all of us? Even if you don't raise up your hand, you will know. How do you, if we don't have enough time to read the books, how can someone have time to write them?
А как же пастор успевает их писать? Я думаю, что
I think
если человек понимает,
that if
что
a person
книга
understands
«Света жизни»
that a
заложены ответы на
University
их
of Life
проблемы,
book has
они будут
answers to the
читать.
questions,
Почему? Потому
they will
что,
read them very fast.
ведь каждый человек в проблемах
Because
находится,
every
правда?
person has problems,
Проблемы
right?
каждый день появляются
And
в нашей
they
жизни.
arise every
Вот
day.
каждая книга — это ответ на проблему.
And
Кто-то
each book
живет
is an
в
answer to a
проблеме
problem.
год,
So
два,
somebody
три,
lives with a
четыре,
problem for a
пять,
year,
шесть.
2, 3, 4,
Живет
5
и
years.
продолжает жить. Но если
And they
бы
continue
каждый
living that way.
месяц человек брал бы
But if
книгу и
every
обрабатывал
month
ее,
a man
он бы
took
занимался
a
над
book
собой,
and
то
worked on it,
проблемы бы решались быстрее.
he'd be able to work
И
on
люди
himself and the
становились бы
problems would
счастливее. И для
disappear.
этого мы это
People would be happy.
Но вы же
And
не
this is why
хотите
we're
сказать,
here.
что вы только
You don't want to say that it's only you that works,
Конечно.
right?
Я
Of
хочу,
course not.
пользуясь случаем,
I want to use this
сказать и
opportunity to say
поблагодарить пастора
and
за
thank
то, что
our pastor for
когда он работает над книгами,
that when
он
he works
одновременно
with books,
поднимает простых людей,
he also
никому не
lifts
заметных,
up
которые
normal
где-то
people.
сидят вот там в зале,
People who are just
где-то
sitting in the
находятся у
hall,
себя дома,
who are just at
в другой
home,
стране, может
maybe
быть,
in a
в другом
different country
городе.
or in a different
И мне
city.
бы хотелось сегодня
And I'd like
зачитать
today
имена тех людей,
to honor
которые
those
трудятся
people
над книгами
who are
в
working at the
университетах
books in
жизни.
University of Life.
Пастор
So,
поднимает нас.
Pastor raises
Через
us,
эти
he
книги
lifts
команда
us up.
редакторов —
And
это
through
те
these
люди,
books,
которых поднял пастор.
we have been
Это те
raised.
люди, которые были никем,
These are people
возможно.
who were basically
И,
nobodies.
но благодаря тому,
But
что
thanks
мы
to
редактируем книги
God and
университета
Him
жизни, мы
helping us like
оставляем
that,
наши имена
we
в
leave our
истории.
names
Поэтому
in
я хочу
history.
зачитать
So I
сегодня
just want
имена
to read
тех
off
людей,
some of
которые
those
трудятся над
names.
книгами. Можете мне помочь?
Пока вы открываете, я скажу.
So while you're opening,
Когда
let me
ты
just say
редакти-
this.
Вот если вы думаете, у вас ничего
If
не
you think,
получится,
oh, I
те
can't do
люди,
anything,
которых- имена, которых вы
those
сейчас
people,
услышите,
of
тоже
those
так
names that
думают.
you're about to
Скажу
hear,
вам больше.
they
Я
thought like you as
редактировала
well.
одну книгу, и вот
And
что я
I
поняла.
edited one
Когда
book.
ты редактируешь
So
книгу,
when you edit one
ты
book,
не просто знаешь эту
you
книгу,
don't
ты
just know this
становишься
book, you
этой
become
книгой.
this book.
Ты в этой книге живешь.
You live in this
А
book.
представьте, пожить в двух, в трех книгах.
And you know how cool it is to live in more
Потрясающая
than one
работа
book?
на самом деле. И
And it's
я
a
хочу
great
как раз
job
сейчас,
done.
я буду зачитывать имена людей.
And I'll be
Это
reading
люди,
some
которые
names.
сидят рядом с вами
And these
в
people,
этом
they're
зале
sitting next to you
сегодня.
in
Я
this
хочу,
hall.
чтобы, услышав свое
And
имя,
I
вы
want,
поднялись
if you
и стояли,
hear your name, you could
и мы
just
будем
stand up
приветствовать и благодарить и аплодировать
and we
этим
will
людям.
just give
Итак,
them a round of applause.
Урусикова Ирина,
So Irina Rusikova,
Головко Оксана,
Oksana Головко,
Сагни Елена,
Елена Stavsny,
Богдан Лилия,
Bogdan Lulia,
Завулька Елена,
Елена
Петревич
Zavulka,
Анастасия,
Anastasia
Садридинова
Zavulka,
Замира,
Zamira,
Еременко Светлана,
Svetlana
Мичик
Zamyorenko,
Екатерина,
Ekaterina,
Кириченко Галина,
Galina Kirichenko,
Быкова Ольга,
Olga Bykova,
Сушко Татьяна,
Татьяна
Самрук
Шишко,
Наталья, Бондарь
Наталья Самрук,
Елена,
Елена Бондар,
Иванюта Александр,
Александр
Лебедева
Иванюта,
Людмила, Кованева Кристина,
Кристина Кованя,
Костина Елена, Плетнева Мария, Астахов Алексей, Щегрин Татьяна,
Татьяна
Завитаева
Щегрин,
Надежда,
Надежда,
Белозир Анна, Игнатьева Оксана,
Оксана,
Воробьева Александра,
Александра,
Коровниченко Ирина,
Ирина,
Коровниченко Юлия,
Юлия,
Садридинова Умеда,
Тумеда,
Котельникова Алена,
Алена,
Шипаяш Светлана,
Светлана,
Шумовский Ярослав.
Yaroslav.
Давайте поаплодируем,
Let us give them a
поблагодарим
big
людей
round of
за
applause and thank them for
книги,
all
которые
their
вы
hard
сегодня
work.
видели на
All these
экране.
books they
Все
saw
книги на
on the
разные
screen
сферы
today
жизни.
in different
Эти
spheres of
редакторы
life.
трудились
These
над этими
guys have worked
материалами.
super hard on
Эти
these
книги,
material.
они возложены сегодня, чтобы мы могли их
And these
читать.
books are here so that we can read them.
Спасибо, пастор, что
Thank
вы
you, Pastor
делаете нас
Sunday,
творцами истории.
for
Вы
making us a
делитесь
part of
своими
history.
успехами, своей славой,
Thank
своей
you for sharing your
информацией с нами,
success
своими
with us.
знаниями. И когда
and your knowledge. And when we're working on these books, our lives are changed. We become personalities. And the values of God, they're just planted into our seeds and hearts. So I want to invite those people who would want to join our team. You can find us every day during the anniversary. That's incredible. So if you don't like to read books, but understand that you still need to read these books, just become part of the editing team, and you'll be forced to read them. Thank you for such a wise advice. And this is for the English speakers now.
The last two people presented, this very last one is the team of redactors, people that editors, we call them editors, people who help me edit my books. So that they work on them because I don't have all the time. So sit down, because I have 5 books coming out every month. So I have a team of people that help me with the editing, and that is that team. But the other one before then, the lady with the film, is another team of people writing what we call personal trainers, like personal guide. Like you'll be able to walk notebook, but that you might make you to work on yourself. Just notebooks that help you to work on your character and for you to develop the necessary virtues in life. Yep.
A full team works on writing these books. And this brings up the next question. How did these books created and spread throughout the whole world? And this is the next project. And it is our department of the libraries. And remember, there was a story we watched, the video we watched this morning. This is the type of person who, whenever there is something to do, they always want to help. This person knows how to do everything. You are in charge of the department of the library, or the movement, University of Life Book in each home. We're making this step forward with you. So, I have a question. How many representatives there are there of libraries? So, they are in 11 countries. Wow. What about representatives? Maybe plus or minus 15, about 400. So I'd say 385 representatives of University of Life in this department. People come and read these books. And there are 3,000 libraries at home. Your applause. So if I have a book of University of Life, am I already a library? So you can come to me at any moment. So I can't run away from this. No, this is your personal library, but if you want to be part of us, you can be part of it. So after a book has been read, it can be a library right away and share it with other people. And I think the price is different. Oh, stop saying all the secrets of our library. So, how many libraries are there over? Over 400,000? So there are some libraries that are the classic ones, but altogether, let's see, 3,885. So, wow, that's amazing. So, 3,380. And I thought you were going to tell us something else. Oh, it's just because we already talked about it in the first service. If you read books, if you want to open up a library, if you have any new ideas, please join us. And we would want to open up an organization where we can help more. And if you are very interested, please join us. And we cannot just only read these books, but we can also be helpful with them. Wow, that's amazing. Imagine 3,400 libraries all over Ukraine and the whole world. Over 3,000 libraries. Imagine it. Basically every street can have a library, then every home. 3,800. We're going to change Ukraine, whether Ukraine wants it or not.
Елена, что с вашей речью?
Oh, are you okay? Well, nothing, I'm just speaking such a way. But I can speak much better. How many of us have defective speech, or just can't say what we want, or we just have stage fright? Who knows this type of situation? Come on, be brave. I know it's more than a few of you. There are a lot of us. So I just want to give a word right now to Alexander Grigoriev. He is an actor, he's a director, and he's also part of our church, a trainer, a consultant, and an expert in the sphere of public speaking. So you get the floor now. Mark Ciceron once said, "I know nothing better than the ability with the word, with your mouth, to attract a whole crowd, to influence them and influence their will from where you want to go." We have the power to think well, but we don't always have the power to speak well. How hard it is to say one's thought or what is written in a book. Each person strives for success, and it all comes to a conclusion when it comes to being able to speak orally. It's not the better people who win, but the better speakers who win. So learning how to speak well should be a goal of each person. Because if we want to be successful in this life, you should prepare for this. Each training at the University of Life includes a course on public speaking. So if you are not very sure of your ability to speak on stage in front of people, please, you're very welcome. And my contacts, they can be found at the office.
2907. Александр Григорьев. Еще раз, 093 691 2907.
Теперь вы понимаете, как ему удалось уговорить меня с ним вместе.
And now you understand how he was able to persuade me to marry me. He has such an interesting speech. I just wanted to always listen to him. Well, it's time for humor and laughing. Because without humor and laughing, life would be very dull. So the head of this, Oksana Golovko. Good afternoon. Today I am here, Oksana Golovko. What happened all these days before University of Life? What strategies were made by University of Life? Who stands here in front of the University of Life? You will hear all about this from the news in University of Life. 2 years ago, University of Life was born. Some people came, some people left, but there were those who worked silently under the tutelage of our boss, Pastor Sunday. You could look at the editors and say, wow, they're so normal. And this is the open society. It's not hidden. They're not special or geniuses. There are those who took the decision to create history in themselves. And you can see them all around you. And not knowing that they are creating their genius every day. Every other Tuesday, the editors team meets. And great ideas are made not only in the Silicon Valley, they're made with great enthusiasts who are ready to take risks. If you are not with us yet, we will come to you. University of Life workers at 3 o'clock every Wednesday they meet. My idea disappeared. That's what the little kid yelled from across the street. But then people dressed very nicely came to him and changed his world. If you are in need of resources, then the University of Life will be able to help you with that. It can be found through smiles and a comforting voice. Every day during the breaks of the anniversary, you can see them in the social hub. You're being called in the door, and they're smiling. They're offering you something. But you're thinking with a stubborn heart to open or not to open. And in the people you see a kind door, Alla Furman, and you open the door. Alla Furman with her libraries was able to reach you. And there are some unknown codes that have been shown in the house. SMN, which are able to, in social networks to repost. If you don't know how to become popular in the social sphere, I tell you to find a person with the last name Coronis, and they will help you how to become popular very quickly.
Проходя по коридору во время перерыва, не перепутайте социальный городок со столовой. Предлагаю вам оставаться
In the place where the cafeteria is, you can also be in our social hub, where you can find out many things about all the projects of our church. So we will see you soon. University of Life. University of Life gives answers to many problems, and they exist with everyone and every day. Problems are every day. People have problems. Because life is a battle, and we are made, and we are called to be winners in it. There, behind the wall, is my victory. Behind that thick slab of concrete, where no light comes through, the wall of facts, the wall of no, or the wall of come back tomorrow. There are no more victories today. And my hope cried because of the gray walls that wouldn't let me through. And he brought bright from heaven through thunder. And he says, your victory is right there, right behind the wall. It is there. And that helped my hope. And through my hope came faith. And through my faith, God's wings came. And the wall that was there crumbled to dust. I'm not scared anymore of iron logic. Nothing can steal me anymore. My dreams cannot be broken. But all who come to me with fear say, I stand strong and I hold it in my own arms. I will believe until I get my success.
этот свет большого зала передо мной, но столько лет стена стояла.
That wall stood there for so many years. And I wondered, how long could it be there? And I kept on pushing as far as my strength allowed it. But the wall still remained. And I have to conquer it. And I was able to defeat it. And I will be able to while you're all with me. With me. My wall is made from hard material and not smoke. I don't need your lives. Again, the wall remains there. I have to conquer it. I will be able to defeat it. As long as you are all with me. And where's the wall now? It's not there anymore. And I'm able to come here on stage and I shout, build me a wall. I can conquer anything now. And once again, the wall stands. And I have to conquer it. And I will defeat this wall as long as you're all with me. As long as my God is with me. Wow, that was amazing. Good job. That is one of the many talents that are in our church. That was Natalia Kolyada, who is in charge of the Department of Education. Do you know who Lev Tolstoy is? He's a pretty big alcoholic who would stand near the trash cans and say, I wanted to write this book called War and Peace, but he was told that nobody likes to hear about war and nobody believes in peace. But he still wrote this book, and we know characters from the book that were left. And maybe some of you have a story that will shake mankind. And maybe you're scared of speaking, like Moses, but Moses was able to find Aaron who would be able to say what he thought. Pastor Sunday said that he will not leave this earth until he will leave the earth with 1,000 books. And the latest book that he wrote is called Why Should I Write a Book? Tell me about it. Oh, you want me to come out? Okay, I'm ready. Pastor Sunday. Please welcome him.
Зачинщик этой и прочих историй.
Wow,
Это лежат деньги.
The start of these people. The start of this success. Does nobody need all this fake money? That Roman who played this game with us? Wow, by $100. You must be really rich. So, why do I write books? Or, why do you have to write your own book? This is the very latest book. You may be seated. So, you already asked the question yourself. Alright, so why am I writing this? Why do I write books? So each chapter, it explains why. And maybe Yelena will help to read the chapters and I will explain. So chapter 1. When you write books, do we have another book? Oh, it will be brought to. Isn't that it right there? Yes, it is. We're going to read the forward, the table of contents. Crystallize your passion. Do you have a passion for something? A book, it will keep this passion with you forever. And many of us had passions, but it's been ruined already. We've forgotten about it. Some people have gotten to the point where they don't even have any passion left, because they never wrote it. Right, next. That's why I write a book. Each one's in my book hold one of my passions. Next. Cross over continents and eras. Because of this, I don't live in one lifetime. I live for centuries to come. I cross over not only this era that I live in, but thanks to him, thanks to these books, I'll be able to live through my books in other areas. Not just Ukraine though, but other continents as well. And look at all these foreigners that are here. They're able to read my books and come to Ukraine, even though I haven't left Ukraine in a couple of years. So it helps me to cross over continents and eras. Remain where you can't. Oh, you'll be able to remain where your physical body won't remain. So, for example, if I have a book in Los Angeles, my spirit will still be there even if my physical body is here. Thanks to this book, I can be everywhere. So all of you will be going back to your home cities on Monday, and you'll be taking a part of me with you. Because I can be here and there at the same time. Weave yourself through the book. By these books, I become unforgettable. I am an unforgettable person because I left myself on this earth through these books.
Инвестируйте себя единожды через книги.
You know, we can invest money, we can invest time. I think the best investment is to write a book. Because if I invest money, I can lose it. If I invest time, time runs out. But if I invest myself in a book, it will bring dividends, even if I won't be here. You can economize money through it, money and time through it. So, because I write a book, I don't have to retell everyone the same solution to a problem. I've written it once, and now everybody can get it. So I don't have to repeat all my... And even this, I don't have to answer this question anymore, because I wrote a book about it. Create your own time capsule. So what is a capsule? It is something that you take, but has something inside of it. So when you take in a capsule like a pill, it has something inside of it. So the outer edge it dissolves, but what's inside is the important thing. So this knowledge that people take, they swallow it, but the knowledge and important part remains inside of them.
Насаждайте свою систему ценностей.
Create your own system of values. Every person has their own values. Coca-Cola has their own values. McDonald's has their own set of values. My books have my books are my values, because I write what I actually believe in through these books.
Станьте творцом нового менталитета.
Become creators of a new mentality. Thanks to these books, I create new people, new modern people. So I write a book in order to create a new nation. And I formulate new mindsets of people. So before you came to Embassy of God, you were one type of people. You drank, you smoked, you took drugs. But now when you came here, and talked to me, you have changed. Now you don't have to come to me. You can just read these books and you will be changed. Even if they have never seen me, it's amazing.
Измените традиции и устои.
Change the traditions of old. Because of this, you could say, I hated my mom, but now I have this book. Now I came home, I asked for forgiveness, and now we're just happy. She never saw me, but my book, it helped me change the tradition of their lives. And that is how it always is. And it will affect every other country. Bring positive changes into someone else's life. Positive changes. Who has ever read a book and that you just felt very good after it? Have you ever had that? At this time, maybe I was just at home sleeping. So I can make people feel good without having to stand up. Get friends outside of your comfort zone. Every day I receive letters from people I don't know. Thankfully, they read my book and they thank me. Become immortal. Thanks to these books, I will never die. Why? Because I didn't just leave one book. I plan on leaving 1,000 books. I'll be the first person on this earth to write 1,000 books. And you know, I'll speak about my goals later. You can increase your sphere of influence. Of course, this has influence. And all these 1,000 books, they will go in 1,000 different directions. 1,000 books. Every month they'll be able to affect me. Because every month I get maybe 2 or 3, and if it's a good month, 4 books. But when there'll be 1,000, it'll be like 1,000 every month. Change someone's life in one day. So even if a man reads just one chapter, his life will be changed. Be someone who lives in all eras. Because even though Lva Tolstoy died so many years ago, he is still being talked about today. That makes him a man of this era.
Share your mistakes, troubles, and hardships. You know, life is all about failures and success, and all of us will have both. But the main thing is what you are doing with your mistakes. Will you convert your mistakes to your lesson and the lesson for other people around? Therefore, there are many victories, but also There are many mistakes which are very valuable for the whole
Помогите
humankind.
кому-то начать действовать.
Help someone to start doing something. You know, thanks to these books, someone starts doing
Откройте
something.
Бога.
Open and reveal God for yourself. You know, thanks to these books, many people receive Jesus.
Потом откройте царство.
And then open up the heaven.
Откройте новые горизонты, знания,
Open new
переживания.
horizons, knowledge, and experiences. Do books give all that? I'm sure
Помогите
they do.
другим работать над собой.
Help many other people to work on themselves. Do you think books help to work on your character? Of course, they
Поделитесь
do.
мудростью и разумением.
Share your wisdom and comprehension of deep things. Do you acquire wisdom through books? Of course, you do. Does a book inspire?
Поделитесь
Of
болью,
course, it does.
взлетами и падениями.
Please share your failures and successes. It somehow repeats the previous chapter, and you know your mistakes help others not to repeat your mistakes. Amen.
Умножьте диалог со всеми
Multiply
поколениями,
dialogue
национальностями,
with
культурами,
all
расами.
generations, cultures, and races. I have my books translated to English, German, French, and other many languages, and I'm just sitting here in Ukraine. Anyway, I have a dialogue with Japanese, German, French people, Americans, whatever, just because I've written these books.
Будьте спокойны.
Be quiet.
Глава называется «Будьте спокойны». Можно больше ничего.
Be quiet. So, just this is the name of the chapter, yeah, because when you have the books with answers, you can have peace in your life. You don't need to worry. Just buy the book and you will get the peace.
Станьте революционером.
Become a revolutionary. Thanks to these books, you can transform countries, continents. People who transformed countries and history, they all read a lot of books and created them. There are many, you know, series of books, like a set of books which you may create from one book. Create your signal. You can become a brand yourself thanks to your books. You can also air your views through your books. And then many people can quote you through your books. This is why I write my books. There are 40 chapters why I write books and why you need to write your own book. Give a round of applause, please. Have I answered your questions? Yes, thank you, Pastor.